Welcome, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Talking Todd Show. Got a very special guest on the line, all the way from Chi-Town. Stephstaa. Yes, I like saying it like that. Because that's Bernie Mac, you know what I mean? You got to say it like Bernie Mac said it,
Yeah.
you know.
Yes.
We got Stephstaa on the line. What's going on? How you doing?
What's going on, Todd? I am doing wonderful in Chicago.
We know you got the new single.
Mm-hmm.
Sex Ain't Love.
Yes.
It's actually a very lovely record. When I had the chance to listen to it, you know, most singers, they have a lot of help in the studio. And you can tell when you listen to you sing, like, hey, you know, found somebody that actually can sing. You know, so it's rare these days, right? So got somebody that actually can sing. She sounds good. The song is good. So tell us about Sex Ain't Love.
Oh, my God. Sex Ain't Love is a black romantic comedy by Will Adams. You know, the movie's out now, so the first day, October 24th, when it premiered here in Chicago at Icon on Roosevelt Road, sold out. Sold out. Damon Williams showed up. Adele did a video set up for the movie. She couldn't be at the particular premiere because she was out in L.A. doing her thing. But, man, it sold out. I rocked before the show. I performed before the screening. And, man, it was dope. It's just such a blessing. This movie is about young love. The main character, Zeke, he's coming into, you know, understanding what sex is as opposed to just having sex and having love mixed with it, you know. Sex is better when you're in love when you're doing it. So, yeah, it's a comedy. It's funny, too. And I just narrate. I'm the narrator. Just think Little Shop of Horrors, kind of like Something About Mary, like a mixture of the two. Very funny.
For those who don't know Stephstaa, now, of course, we already established that you're from Chi-Town.
Right.
Tell the people who Stephstaa is.
Well, Stephstaa is basically a young black chick from the south side of Chicago. I grew up and down 87th. If you guys are familiar with Common, and some people more backpack B-girl / represent for the B-boys, too. We know him as Common Sense. First album was Can I Borrow a Dollar? He's from over there. Came up in those stomping grounds, basically, when hip-hop was at its finest. I used to run and hit all the hip-hop clubs, try to network and see who I could, you know, get down and record with, you know, because I'm a female, and sometimes those events be sausage fests. But, yeah, I'm just a singer-songwriter. Always had music and passion in my heart. I always wanted to be an artist, but at this point, I'm graduating to the point where Will Adams told me you're a businesswoman now. So I'm looking to build the empire. But, dude, started out very invigorated and excited over watching Soul Train and just wanted to do what Don Cornelius did, you know. And that's basically who I am. You would catch me at the local grocery store. You know, I don't take myself too serious. I like to chill and listen to some authentic hip-hop and support artists and stuff. It's, you know, listen to some authentic R&B soul.
Growing up, who were some of your inspirations?
Well, Taj, realizing that I wanted to be in music, who really inspired me was Anita Baker. Her whole story is like, you know, all the doors was just closed in her face, you know, to that last draw. And, you know, somebody gave her a chance because she had a different tone. But that's my idol. Angela Winbush, Janet Jackson, Mary J. Blige, Queen Latifah, Lauryn Hill. I try to mix all of those women into what I do.
What do you think is missing in today's R&B neo-soul music?
Just, how should I say it? You know, I think just the authentic sound of instruments. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you hear a record from back in the day, let's take some Motown records. When you listen to those albums, even if they're digitalized, you'll be able to detect the true instruments. Everything is just it's so digitalized now. And I think that's what it lacks. I mean, you can have a dope vocalist, but if you don't have that soul in there, that authenticated soul, those elements, it'll lack the luster to me. Because you could tell the difference. You could definitely tell the difference if you're a true music connoisseur.
What is steps to bring into the game that's kind of going to bring everything back full circle? Because, like you just said, everything is digital. There's a lot of, like I said earlier, you have singers who, they need a lot of help.
I'm going to bring that female force. Like, some people think it's funny, and some of my sisters ride with me. I want to create a female Wu-Tang, whether it be vocalists, poets, MCs, whatever. I want to bring that to the forefront. It's not just me. I don't want to be the diva in the spotlight. I want to be the person that gathers all of these females and just take the industry by storm. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to do. Because I want to build an empire. I don't just want to sit back and be an artist. The artist to me is just product, And I'm glad I met Will. It's a great opportunity to do this film because outside of being in the film, I'm learning a lot behind the scenes. You don't have to be so one-sided. You can be in the film. You could be the director. You can sit back and you can screenwrite, playwright, whatever. You don't have to just be the artist in the booth all the time.
Being from Chicago, we know that the crime rate has, escalated in the past couple of years. It's hit record-breaking numbers.
Right.
What's going on in Chicago? Well, now they're probably happy it's wintertime now. But what's going on? What's going on in Chicago right now? What is the city and some of your local, your artists from there, your R. Kellys, your Commons, even some of the independents, man? What are the guys in the industry doing to kind of help get some kind of control in what's going on in Chicago right now?
You got a lot of artists here on the local scene that do a lot for the youth. Being that Chicago is a major city, of course you get all the media spotlight. Like I told you, I travel around and it'd be crazy stuff going on down south, out west, on the East Coast. It's just not broadcast as much because we had so many murders, and the age group is, it's highlighted, and it's been multiple cases. But you got local artists here, such as myself, that they do try to invigorate the youth, try to get them to go a different direction. But this is a major city with a lot of people in it. There's parts of Chicago you could go to on the north side and even out south, or, west. There are places here that you won't even feel like you in Chicago, but there are patches and there are don't go zones. You know what I'm saying? But I hold my city up to the highest height, even though a lot of chaos is going on around, it's not the whole city. This ain't Iraq. I hate that whole term, Chirac. We not that relentless. It's not that relentless here. And I live in Inglewood, you know what I'm saying? I live in one of the communities where they say most of these killings are happening. But something is happening anywhere in the world, So I believe in my city. I believe in Chicago. And I know, things can and will get better. We just got to do that community work, All
right, is there a new project coming out for Stephstaa? New music video, anything that we need to know about?
Yeah, alongside doing the Sex Ain't Love film, I have been working on my house music. I dipped off in that genre because I did the hip hop, I did the soul. I wanted to get into some house, and I'm trying to think about this new project because I'm almost finished recording my house stuff, and I'm building and forming a house band. Shout out to Leon Rogers. We was at Riff downtown Sunday night, rocking there, and the comedian Leon Rogers was DJing. That was dope. But basically, dude, just trying to get this house music wrapped up, and trying to piece together possibly a jazz album. Because I know when I do my cover band shows, I work with a lot of musicians that do jazz and they do blues, so it's important to me that I try to dibble off and try to grow in different genres and not stay so, one-sided with one genre.
Now, I got one question. I normally ask this of all my guests because I like to get everybody's different POV on this. If you could tell any upcoming artists the three keys to success in this business, what would those three things be?
I would say be open to criticism. Don't let the criticism kill you. Learn from it. That's one thing. I'd say always be willing to grow and learn new things. And I would definitely say learn the business, because it's one thing to have a gift or a talent, but you got to know the business, educate yourself. Don't just think that, so-and-so and I'm doing it. I got a laptop, got these little beats, got this program or what have you. We're just going to put it up on YouTube. You know what? Learn your publishing and your copyrights. Learn how to do that. I'm at the point right now, I don't collaborate with nobody unless they understand those two things. So, those are the keys I would throw at them.
Follow Stephstaa on Twitter.
Yes. STEPHSTAA. You can just Google that. Everything will pop up. I don't put no extra names. It ain't no official Stephstaa. It ain't the one and only. It's just Stephstaa. Just those letters, y'all.